Welcome to the Season 3 finale. The run-in begins. Let's see how we get on. Hello, yes, welcome back into the 11am Sports YouTube channel here for the Killie boys on Football Manager 21. Since we last met, we've played against the old firm, and as you can see from the screen there, we won one and lost one. We played against Celtic, and we won that game 2-1. Rodell Richards and Eamon Brophy scoring the goals for us, either side of a Martin Rodriguez penalty. Harry Brown with a 7.8 rating in goal, still deputising for the injured Kieran O'Hara. And then we played against Rangers, and Harry Brown didn't have a great game. He conceded 5 goals. We lost the game 5-3. It was actually very close toward the end of the second half after we scored a couple of goals to bring it back to 4-3. But they did score a penalty right at the end of the game just to make it look a little bit more comfortable than it really was for them. So we play against Aberdeen, St Mirren and Hearts today to finish off the 6 games, the post-split games. That's it. And as you can see, it's still very, very tight. Aberdeen are maybe slightly dropped out the race now, but you never know what could happen. We play against them today, and for us and Hearts competing for 4th position, it looks like just 2 points separating us. It could come down to that game against Hearts on the last day of the season, which would make things very interesting indeed. We do have one update on the injury front though, and that is Rodell Richards, who's out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. So it looks like his season is over, which is very disappointing because he's been playing very well up front and then obviously latterly in behind the striker. So we've had to make a few personnel changes in the team. So for this game, it means that Tyler Morton is going to play as the attacking midfielder, replacing Rodell Richards. We'll see how he gets on. He did actually score his first goal of the season for us in the game against Rangers. So let's see if he can continue that form into this game against Aberdeen. This is a team that we're going to go with. Kieran O'Hara coming back into goal after his injury. Etienne and Finlay at the back, Egan Riley and Semple at fullback. Even though Semple says he can only play for 75 minutes, we'll see how he does. Kastrup and White in the middle, Morton in front of them with Shehu, who's been playing much better on the right hand side recently than he had been to begin with in his career. Is maybe somewhere we're going to have to try to look to improve next season. Didio on the left, coming back into the team instead of Bolly as he has been for the last few games, and playing well again. Maybe not looking great in terms of average rating, but I've been fairly impressed with his performance. And Brophy leading the way without his partner in crime, Richards. So let's hope he can get those goals for us in this game as we start against Aberdeen. So here we go. The game against Aberdeen begins. They're playing their 5 at the back formation that they have been throughout this whole save so far. And they've got a corner kick, and they nearly score from it, Mail just over the bar. And since that headed chance from that corner, there's been no highlight in this first half. That seems to be a common theme recently. No highlights in the first half. We had just one today, but it wasn't particularly highlighted. I'll agree with what Tim Cahill says and say we've been the better team, so just keep doing what we've been doing. You can see from the statistics we've had most of the ball, so let's hope we can do something with it, and maybe we will with this chance here. Shehu gets the ball from the throw-in. He plays it back to Kastrup. Kastrup switches it to Dio, who heads it, and that's come off the post. Very close indeed. And White has the ball here for us deep inside the Aberdeen half. Kastrup plays all the way back, but it's intercepted by Musialowski. And can he score a goal for Aberdeen here? No, he can't. That's a poor effort from the striker. And Tyler Morton is currently on a 6.3 rating, so he can come off and Rory McKenzie can come on. And Brophy's struggling as well up front on a 6.5. So we'll bring on Ross Stewart, who's now getting on the bench. Obviously with the Richards injury, we had to bring someone else as an attacking option onto the bench, and Ross Stewart is that man. Let's see if he can get us a goal. We've gone attacking for the last 10 minutes, and the corner kick, and it's headed by Stewart, and it's straight at Richie. And could this be a Aberdeen chance with the breakaway here from the goal kick? It's kicked clear, and Finlay gets the ball to White, and McKenzie, who's just come on, collects the ball in the middle of the park, finds Shehu on the right hand side, and Kastrup now. McKenzie again finds White and McKenzie. What's he going to do with it here? Out to Didio, who plays it there to Stewart. Can he score? Oh, it's a great save from the keeper. Stewart almost making making a good impression there coming off the bench. White swings the ball in and it's headed away. Throw in for Kilmarnock here. Semple gets the ball back from McKenzie into White, into Kastrup, who's kind of anchoring that midfield, and he spreads it out to Egan Riley, who gets past his man. Can he shoot? Oh, it's a good save at the front post from Ritchie. Not a bad effort from the right back. Bring Bolly on for Shehu for the last few minutes, but it looks like it's going to peter out to a 0-0 draw. We had most of the possession. We had a good performance. We just could not find the back of the net. Let's quickly move on to the next one against St Mirren, who have just beaten Rangers. I've just seen that in the scores there. I know Rangers had a man sent off, but St Mirren, a good result for them, and that's them secured, if it wasn't already secured. Third position, well done to them. Hearts lost to Celtic, so if we get a positive result against St Mirren, then all we need to do is beat Hearts, and we will get into fourth position. But let's get into that game against St Mirren. And here is the team for the St Mirren game. No changes to it at all, except Dougie Green's on the bench instead of Bolly, because Bolly's got himself injured. And the game kicks off. St Mirren playing their 4-3-3, so we'll see how our 2 in midfield and 1 attacking midfielder deal with those 3 players in midfield for St Mirren. The ball was in the goal there, but it turns out it's a free kick. McPherson takes it for St Mirren, and it's just wide of the goal. A free kick for ourselves. White swings it in, and no one gets on the end of it. Shehu does get it on the edge of the box, finds White. What's he going to do? Into Morton. Shehu again, tried to dink it, and it's just gone wide of the goal. And in a half that we have dominated with possession and shots, there's been hardly any highlights, but here is one. Hopefully it's for us. It might not be though, looking at this. St Mirren offered on the right hand side for them. Can we cover the middle? McPherson gets it for St Mirren. Broadhead, Lee Irwin, the former Kilmarnock man, 2 former Kilmarnock men linking up there. Nathan Broadhead passing the ball to Lee Irwin, and it's 1-0 St Mirren. And what you could say, I suppose, is against the run of play, seems we've had 60% possession and more than double their shots, but that gets to half time and St Mirren are up 1-0. I'm going to say it's an opportunity to show the boys, that's not right, show the pundits they were right to back you, and we'll see how we do in this second half. We've got a corner again. White swings it in, and it comes back out to him on the right hand side. He swings it in again, and it comes back out to him again. Just repeating myself there. Etienne to Egan Riley, back to Etienne. He plays the ball out to the left. Didio flicks it on, and it looks like St Mirren are going to come away with the ball here, and Irwin gets it. Oh, what a challenge from White. It goes all the way back to O'Hara, who finds Egan Riley on the right hand side. Finds Shehu. Morton, nice passing in triangles there. Didio on the left. He's got Semple in overlap if he needs him. He's not going to use him. He is now. Semple could swing this ball in. He does. Morton. And that's just inches just wide, says the commentary. It looked like the cross went wide, to be honest. And a free kick here for St Mirren. Finlayson. And it's intercepted by Shehu. But St Mirren have got the ball again. Offered here. Comes down the right hand side. Can Semple challenge him? We'll see. The ball swung in. It's cleared by Etienne, and Morton has it now. And can we break? It looks like we are. Morton with the ball. Threads it through. Brophy just gets on the end of it. Can he finish? Oh, what a wasted effort. Change the mentality to attacking here. The boys on the field have actually, I don't think, played that badly, but we don't seem to be doing anything with it. White swings the ball in. It's headed, and Brophy is 27th of the season. My throat is going just as I say that. Fantastic headed goal from Brophy. Don't normally score from corners, as I say, but that was a good ball in, and Brophy thunderous header into the corner of the goal there. And that's 1-0 with 20 minutes to go here. They've changed to a 4-4-2 formation, St Mirren. Tate with the throw in for St Mirren. Can we win this? It looks like we have. Etienne gets it, but it comes out to Doyle Hayes. I say they're now playing 4-4-2. I'm not quite sure that's going to affect things. If they pass the ball to Brophy like that, though, it could be bad for them, and Brophy scores. He's 28th of the season. 2 goals in 10 minutes for Brophy. The change of system has not worked for Saints. I mean, can we blame the change of system? Maybe it was just the poor pass here from Doyle Hayes. See the pressure put on him, and it just does not pass the ball to his man. Brophy intercepts, charges forward, and shoots across the goalkeeper into that bottom corner. And that's 2-1 to Kilmarnock. We've absolutely dominated in the statistics here. 21 shots to 22 shots to 5. 60% possession, basically. Can they score the last kick of the game, though? Etienne clears it. There's just 2 minutes to go here in added time. Finlay clears the ball. Broadhead heads it back, and Didio's got it now, and he plays it forward. And Brophy's got the ball, and he's through. Can he get his hat trick? He dinks the keeper, and it's just gone wide. If he just finishes it, certifies the win, but we've got the win anyway. 2-1 win against third place St Mirren. A good victory. Normally we struggle against St Mirren, but it was a great comeback. I've said to the boys, I was very, very happy with that. And looking at the league table here, we are on 51 points. Hearts drew with Aberdeen, which means we just need a draw against Hearts to finish in 4th. If we lose to Hearts, we come in 5th, and we are reliant on the winners of the Scottish Cup being one of the teams already in Europe. Sorry, but I think Tim Cahill must be on some type of drug. He prefers Brophy to Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, I get that Brophy's good, but really, I'd have Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's just compare the statistics of these two players. I know that Ronaldo's on £500,000 a week, basically, and Brophy has actually scored more and assisted more. But if you look at the actual attributes, there's not a lot of blue on that page, I would say. Yeah, I'd rather have Ronaldo. So just as our game is about to kick off, we can see the bottom 6 play on the Saturday, we play on the Sunday. So the bottom 6 has already been decided, and you can see that Livingston have been relegated to St Johnstone. They're in that relegation playoff place, and Ayr just about managed to survive. You can see a quirk of the split here is that Hamilton have 52 points, but they're going to finish below Aberdeen, even though Aberdeen have less points, simply because Hamilton were in that lower half of the split. We do have a chance, as you can see. So long as we don't lose, we will finish in 4th position. And our attacking player injury woes continue. Ross Stewart has managed to injure himself. He's out for the next 4 weeks or something, so we've only got one game left. That's all that matters. So we'll bring Caelan Hines onto the bench for this last game. I was very happy with the way our team played the last time out, so I'm just going to play the same team yet again. O'Hara in goal, Etienne and Finlay at the back, Egan, Riley and Semple at fullback, Kastrup and White in the middle with Morton just ahead, Shehu and Didio on the wings, and Eamon Brophy leading the line. Let's see if we can get to 30 goals for the season, shall we? And the game begins. You see Hearts are playing a similar formation, does in fact identical, a 4-2-3-1, and we'll see how that does against our 4-2-3-1 as well here. Early goings in the match, we've had more of the ball. Hearts have had a few more chances, but we'll see how this progresses. And that seems to be the case in a lot of our games so far this season. No highlights in the first half, right up until now. However, a chance for Hearts, it looks like. Herring with the ball played into the middle, and Irvin from the edge, and that's over the bar. And that could be the only highlight of this first half. Indeed, it is. And that's half time, 0-0. Very boring. However, it still does mean if it stays like this, we will finish in 4th place. Let's hope for a better second half. Well, our players in the attacking portion of the field are really not doing anything here, so we're going to make a few changes. Rory McKenzie can come in at attacking midfield, and Eamon Brophy is not going to add to his goal tally today because Dougie Green's going to come on for him up front. Half an hour to go. Let's see if these boys can actually do anything. We've only had 3 shots in the game. We've changed an attacking mentality now, and there's another highlight, but it is Hearts with the ball. The ball played down the line toward Burgess. He swings the ball in. It's cleared by Finlay. Can we get to it? McKenzie intercepts, but Hearts come away with the ball again. Miller on the left-hand side. He hits it, and that's a great goal, but it's been disallowed for offside. We're still in this. We're still holding on to 4th. Another chance here for Hearts. It looks like Logan on the right hand side into Herring. Ball swung in. It's cleared by Etienne. Marco Harris come on at right attacking midfield for Shehu, and he's actually driving forward with the ball here. What's he going to do? He hits it. And maybe that's a defensive midfielder who's playing at right wing's effort when it comes to shooting. Not very good. There's 5 minutes added time. We've come into the game a little bit in this second half, but not enough, it doesn't look like, to come away with any points. Danny Rogers, the former Killie man, plays the ball forward to the other former Killie man, Kiltie, and what a way to lose out on 4th position. The 2 former Kilmarnock men, Danny Rogers plays the ball forward to Greg Kiltie. Oh, and that's heartbreaking. 95th minute of the game, and we're in 5th position, and that is so disappointing. So disappointing. And it does mean that we actually will miss out on Europe this season. You can see the final of the Scottish Cup is going to be between Hibs and Hamilton, And if you look at the Scottish Premiership table, Hibs and Hamilton are in 7th and 8th, which means that they will get that extra spot in the Europa League or the Euro Cup 2 in this, and we will miss out. Though it says that we're still in the spot just now, I don't think the game quite realises it's the teams in 7th and 8th that are in the final of the Cup. So we will, unfortunately, miss out on Europe. Having an end of season team meeting and see what we are going to say. I know we're all disappointed we weren't able, but I have faith that we can build and we can bounce back by making sure we qualify for the Champions Cup. That's a little bit excessive, I would say. I know that we're disappointed we weren't able to qualify for Euro Cup 2 this season, but I have faith that we can be a top half team. Let's see what they think. They're pleased to hear this. I won't be going anywhere despite a failure to qualify for the Euro Cup 2. Oh, there's some people who are feeling a bit let down. I will insist. I don't think it's saying there's a high enough target. You know what? That is right. Can I say something different? It doesn't look like it. I think I may have managed to turn that around. That was a pretty woeful team meeting, but I've said that we'll be making some promises for next year. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm going to say though. Let's say to them that I'll be looking to change some of the backroom staff. They normally like that, don't they? Yes, they seem to be happy with that. And do I say that I'm looking to be trimming the size of the squad? Okay, they're feeling a bit downcast about that. That's enough promises. Oh, that was a woeful meeting. Yeah, that didn't do well. Oh, I can't believe it. Basically, last kick of the ball, 2 former Kilmarnock men being part of the goal. Oh no. Oh, hit the like button if you like that video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do what you want. I don't care. See you tomorrow for the next episode. Till the next one. See you then. I wonder how much they'd want for Greg Kelty if we tried to buy him.